How's it going, guys? So we're here with this week's skin preview video, and we're going to be checking out all the skins that have been added today. Starting out with the Oxum employee cap. And if you haven't noticed, the Oxums is the gas station monument that they added. And someone made a employee hat for it, and it's pretty cool. I like it. It just kind of adds, you know, it's part of the game. You know, it's like all the space stuff that people were making from the, the Cobalt space station, and it's really neat to see this. I definitely appreciate this one. Next up, we have the FREEFOLK'S BEDROLL, and, you know, the FREEFOLK'S part is obviously a toss to Game of Thrones, and it's a neat little bag. There's nothing really Game of Thronesy of it that I can see. But one way or another, I like it. It's a nice looking bag. It blends into bushes much better than a lot of other bags would. And you can do a little bit of tactical hiding of the bags in the new grass, which is much greener. Next up, we have the Survivor Hatchet. And this is probably my favorite hatchet since the Sunrise one. I just like the little face on it and the teeth and everything. This thing's really cool looking, and I don't know, it just screams Rust at me. I mean, it's such a crazy, weird world, and having a little hatchet with a face on it just kind of fits right into it. I just love it. It looks vicious, it looks awesome, it looks silly, and all the little graffiti on it is pretty awesome, or the drawings, and the barbed wire on the handle, though, geez, that's, you screwed up a little too high, and that's not going to be too nice for you. Next up, we have a pretty sweet looking MP5 skin from Stabby this week. And it's got a nice light bluish gray kind of color. It's got a little white lightning bolt right there, and then we've got the wolf on the front of it. And it's a really nice looking skin. I like it. It looks pretty great. Holding it in your hand covers the wolf a little bit, which is a tiny bit sad. Maybe that can still be adjusted slightly. But I like the color of it. It's actually really nice and looks well. So good job, Stabby. I'm loving the MP5. Next up, we've got the Pharaoh, and it is a semi-automatic rifle skin, and this SAR skin is not really something that fits into Rust, but it's so awesome I don't really care. I mean, the details, again, what you would really expect from Stab and crew, and it's got the hieroglyphics everywhere. The eagle is awesome, you got a scarab right there, and I like the addition of changing kind of like the tape to a nice red color. It really meshes with it well, and the back of the gun has a lot of detail, so holding it in your hand makes it worth that price. Aiming down the side so you've got an eye staring back at you and that you can still see the hieroglyphics on the back there. A nice mix of gold colors, and it's just the golden red and the darker kind of gray with a red hue to it. It looks really nice, and this is a really sweet gun skin I definitely like a lot. We got another new box this week, and this large box skin is the loot coffer from Stab and crew, and it's a neat looking skin. Again, just keep hoping for labeled boxes. I don't know, the OCD person in me just wants labeled boxes, and you know, I like seeing new creative looking boxes, but it would be great if we had ones that were labeled for certain purposes, because there's so many items. I mean, we've got armor and stone and components and explosives, first aid, guns, bullets, and that's about it. Nothing else really has a whole lot of boxes for it. It'd be nice to have a charcoal box, an ore box, a wood box, you know, stuff like that. Just kind of makes sorting the craziness in a group base just much nicer, or, you know, just to please the OCD. Next up, we've got the Rebels shotgun, and this thing is awesome looking. It's got a little peace sign and a skull. The whole, like, area around the grip just kind of looks like a weird piece of sheet metal. That's the only thing that's a little bit weird, but what I really love about it is that it's got this shark face and flame on the side of it. It looks really awesome. It's one of my favorite things. If you couldn't tell from my rocket launcher skin, that is one of those things I have on there. So we'll go ahead and kind of clip through, or actually we'll just go over here and back it up. Take a look at it, and it's upside down. We can't really get a good angle on this. Why you do this, game? Here we go. We're gonna go here, then we're gonna zoom through. Can we do that? There's that face. There we go. I like it. It's awesome. This is definitely one I'm going to pick up, and I like it a lot. Next up, we've got a new wooden door from Andre, and it is the Lone Wolf door. And it's just a very detailed kind of medieval look to it. It's got the medieval kind of riveting to it, and I love the metal inlays on it. It's really nice. And the back of it is completely different, which is really neat. So I always like when things don't have matching sizes when it comes to doors. Matching sizes, matching sides. It just has a little more uniqueness to it, and I really like this one. It's a nice looking door. Next up, we've got a new set of road sign, and it is the Utilizer set. This is the coffee can helmet from it. As you can see, as my frames are dying for some really weird reason, it's kind of just a mix-up of metal and just, you know, scraps, really. And, you know, it fits into the game pretty well. I feel like we have a lot of things that look like this, but I think things in general are just getting kind of stale with the fact that we have too many of the similar looking skins. So you can see the whole set right here, and I like this big old, like, it almost looks like a fan cover in the middle of the chest piece here, you'll see. It actually looks quite nice right here. Yeah, you've got these like twists and everything, and that's actually really cool. I like it. It looks quite nice. I don't think we need to go in and look at the road sign. You can honestly see it here much better than if I was to look at it in game. But yeah, that's the new road sign set there. Lastly, we've got a new AK skin. It is the Beast of the East from Freddy. And it is, whoa, that was a little too much zooming there. It is a sweet East Asian looking styled dragon. And this thing is just really nice. It's a great looking AK. We'll go ahead and pull it out, and once you let the light hit it, it's really neat. And what I do like is the aim down the sights here. You've got that gold sight at the end and an awesome little peace symbol. I always like it when they put something at the end of the gun, because I mean the majority of the time when you're in a battle, you're going to be aiming down sights, so that's what you're going to be seeing. You know, that and then when you're running. So again, very nice job on this one, and I think it's a great piece to finish off on. So that's the skins for this week, guys. Go ahead and sound off in the comments as usual down below. Let me know which ones you picked up and why, or why you didn't like a certain one and think it shouldn't have made it into the game. We want criticism on both sides as long as it's civil, so go ahead and do that. If you're new, be sure to subscribe, and next to the subscription button, there's that bell notification. For all of you, please make sure that is checked off, because YouTube just doesn't send out notifications of new videos, and it is hurting all of us content creators so badly. Don't just do that with me, do that with every single person you watch that you want to see the videos from, of course, to give the support and just help them with that. As always, guys, we'll be back next week with those skins. Then be sure to tune in next week for that. And thanks for watching my video. We'll see you later.